la NBA, an annual tradition. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Green is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 down low. Now here's Booker following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Outside, Green. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Jalen Green is an efficient long-distance shooter, so you know he's looking for these angles.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Carter outside. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Suggs. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Wagner on the wing, headed by Green. Payne for 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And good that time.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Pass to Booker. Steps back and shoots. Orlando grabs the miss.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. And he drives in. The Magic need to get a shot off here. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Now, here's Wagner. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Banchero, right side. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix leading by 5. Booker looking around. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Memphis.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Dunn. Goodwin out there with Allen. Then it's Malawach. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. Wagner passes to Banchero. done with some nice D.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Magic, Franz Wagner's checked in for Howard. And it's Suggs in for Javon Carter. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
O'Neal up top. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Wagner. And the Suns miss again.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
How about Big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Pass to Iguodala. It's Allen on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Clark, the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Pass to Allen. Will it go? Again, Allen missing. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Offline with his three. Suns trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's the screen. Here's Gillespie. From outside, off the mark.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. We've got one here from NBA champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Outside, Bane. Orlando getting another chance here. And that one's good, Wagner.
Really good work by Wagner there, turning that miss into a make. Those are the type of baskets that can swing games sometimes.
And here's Green outside, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Carter with the screen. Banchero with the ball. Now Green defending. Clock at 6. Suggs in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 4. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs a tad on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline for a young group. That is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. You look at Orlando. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And seeing where the Magic are, they have clear goals in this final month. Time to secure a spot in the play-in because that's their ticket into the playoffs.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Bounce pass from Banchero. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Gillespie. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And so Green will bring it up for the Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Payton for 3, trains it from beyond the arc. Bane's got 5.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from 3-point.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Carter's checked in for Suns. Donnie's checked in for the Suns. Grayson Allen comes in for Devin Booker. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Here's Gillespie, defended by Carter. Gillespie, the pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic with the lead. Here's Bane. Lays it up and banks it in. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Allen kicks to Green. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. A 3. Carter pulls it in. Magic leading by 4. Magic moving the ball around. Now, here's Banchero. Hasn't made one yet. Overdone. Can't nail the jumper.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. We've got Devin Booker. Dunn is out there with Fleming. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Coffey in at the 3. Wagner from long range. That one misses.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Coffey passes to Booker. Free throw line jump shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's De Silva, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint there.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team, and coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Bane against Booker. Booker taking the hit.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Now Bane. Suggs, screen on Booker, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Bane. Wagner looking it over from outside, and there's the 3.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
O'Neal a screen on Bane. Booker with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Oh, he's right in the heart of that defense. Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Bane fires. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 5. Outside, O'Neal. Booker up top, guarded by Bane. Bane rips down the rebound. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Knocks down the three.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Booker inside, guarded by Bane. No good there. Now Wagner. Banchero. Missed on the three. And here are the Suns now, trailing here by 8. Outside Booker. Misses the three.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now O'Neal. And he does not hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later on.